Hello everyone, it's Jared again, back with another video. So this video, a bit of a clickbaity title I must admit, but here I am, about to talk about my real updated thoughts about Nigel Farage and his Reform Party. I'm just going to explain to you why I won't be supporting Nigel Farage and just lay out the cards on the table. Now I'm sure most of you have seen the video of his interview at the Reform Party's East Midlands conference. But let's check it out again, just to dig deeper into what Farage's message is and what he thinks about Tommy. Have a look.
Yes, he is attacking the leadership in Britain. He's very supportive of me. He's very supportive of the party. He sees Robinson as one of these people that fought against the grooming gangs. But of course the truth is Tommy Robinson's in prison, not for that, but for contempt of court for the third occasion. But I mean, equally, there are people in Britain who think that Robinson is a political prisoner. That's the narrative that he's pushed out. That's how he earns his living, but it isn't quite true.
Would you accept Robinson as a member of your party? You quit UKIP over the association with him last time.
No. Look, Robinson has been to prison many, many times for many, many things. Mortgage fraud, passport problems, you name it. He's got his own campaign. We are a political party aiming to win the next general election. He's not what we need.
Now I'm just going to lay out my thoughts and insight into this whole Farage versus Tommy situation. Now I've made videos in the past talking about Nigel Farage and what I think about him. And in my mind, he's nothing but a businessman, a banker, and a very competent one, to say the least. A competent, charismatic speaker who sells this idea of bringing our country back without offering real solutions to all the issues that we have, and alienates, most importantly, a large proportion of his voters who support Tommy Robinson. Now, after a bit of contemplating and lots of thought, I've become personally a bit more understanding of people who say that we need to back reform in the next election, or we get 10 more years of Labour. I do understand that. I will admit that my personal support for UKIP is based on my personal values and my willingness to support a party, or rather a leader, like Nick Tenconi, who believes in all the things that I believe in and is ready to step up, take action, and turn this country upside down, bringing British jobs back, fixing the NHS, deporting illegal migrants, which, by the way, the Reform Party still refuse to do and still refuse to talk about. What else? Preventing the tentacles of evil ideologies like socialism, globalism and communism from permeating into every facet of our society. But realistically speaking, I mean, UKIP don't stand a chance in the next general election, do they? Let's get real here. So I get the desperate need to back reform, back Nigel Farage's party, so that we can form a legitimate right-wing government that can challenge the Tory Labour narrative. But I have to double down. No, I will say no. I'm not changing my mind about reform. I'm not changing my mind about Farage. In fact, Farage himself has probably sunk in the nail in his own coffin even deeper by slagging off Tommy Robinson. I can no longer find myself supporting someone like him, nor his party. And there are a lot of people, believe me, on the YouTube platform that will agree with what I'm saying. They're tired of reform. They're tired of Farage and Richard Tyson, all these grifters, whatever they say, trying to sell this idea of bringing our country back when they alienate 80% of their voters. And instead, I'm lending my vote for a party that represents real intentions, real change. The UKIP party. It's a party that has substance, that doesn't just talk the talk, but I also trust will walk the walk. Now, obviously, it's never good to put all your eggs in one basket. I get it, because you can't trust any politician with all your heart, because politicians get tempted. Temptation over money, over authority, and over power can have a stranglehold on even the toughest leaders. But my decision to now back UKIP is the fault of Farage and his team. It's not our fault for alienating ourselves. You are the one who's stoked divide between your own voters, Mr. Nigel Farage, and Richard Tice, and Lee Anderson, by the way. For far too long, this reform lot have demonstrated that they are not at all interested in meeting the demands of the people, of his voters. They are absolute cowards and grifters, let me tell you that. By denouncing Tommy as a heroic figure in Britain, they are casting aside the majority of their voters and their needs, their wishes for the country. So there's a part of me that thinks all Nigel is doing, really, is to press hard on people to join his party, to donate money, so he can get as many votes as he possibly can in at the next election. Then he'll abandon ship with all the money that he's accrued. He'll abandon this project of developing a right-wing government, just like he did with the way he treated UKIP all those years ago. Just like the way he ran off after the Brexit vote, like an absolute coward. Well, after the Brexit vote was declared, and gave all the power to the Tories to handle Brexit. Is this a man you can truly support? Is this a man you can truly trust? Is Nigel Farage a grifter? Is he just wanting your money at the expense of your support? Think about it, guys. You know, if more people of higher status or reputation, such as Elon Musk has recently done, can adamantly voice their support for Tommy, I'm sure Nigel and his reform team will buy into the pressure and will have a change of heart towards this man, Tommy Robinson, who's behind bars and has exposed the truth behind the corruption, the scandals, the extent of violence, crime, exploitation and assault on our innocent girls in Rotherham, in every single town and city all across the UK that has been happening since the 1980s till 2013 and is probably still happening, this whole grooming and scandal. And they've suffered at the hands of sick, disgusting, vile men coming from foreign countries to colonise our towns and streets, pillaging their way through every village, carrying out the most heinous of sexual crimes imaginable. This is what Tommy has exposed. So let me know what you think down below. I'll just play you the video again. Let's just take a look one more time at Nigel Farage. See what he has to say about Tommy.
He sees Robinson as one of these people that fought against the grooming gangs. But of course the truth is Tommy Robinson's in prison, not for that, but for contempt of court for the third occasion. But I mean, equally, there are people in Britain who think that Robinson is a political prisoner. That's the narrative that he's pushed out. That's how he earns his living, but it isn't quite true.
Would you accept Robinson as a member of your party? You put UKIP over the association with him last time.
No. Look, you know, Robinson has been to prison many, many times for many, many things. Mortgage fraud, passport problems, you name it. He's got his own campaign. We are a political party aiming to win the next general election. He's not what we need.
Well, there you go. That's it. I'll leave it up to you to decide. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.